thanks for coming back, and we are happy to have you. Well, we heard chapter 22 yesterday, and now we're ready for chapter 23 of Matthew Simpson. Are you excited? Hope you are. Well, pull up a chair. Listen together.
We greet our friends everywhere with chapter 23 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series Stories of Great Christians, brought to you by the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago. Come unto me.
Bishop Simpson, see Major Carson, my appointment.
Huh? Oh, yes. Pardon me, I'm afraid I must have dropped off to sleep. Come in, sir.
Thank you.
Here, let me clear a chair for you.
I can stand.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Now then, what brings you out here to the swamps and marshes of this unhealthy spot?
I have a letter here.
Oh, may I see it?
Of course.
So, if you will extend every courtesy, I will regard it as a personal favor. Signed, respectfully yours, A. Lincoln. Yeah, you come to us highly recommended, Bishop Simpson.
I have the honor of Mr. Lincoln's acquaintance. I'm here, Major, because...
You better call me Doctor. I'm more used to that.
Very well. I'm here, Doctor, because I felt that I might be able to be of some assistance were I to have a better knowledge of the work you're doing. If I could see things at first hand, as it were.
And then what, Bishop?
Well, I thought that perhaps I'd be then better able to tell our people at home and in Washington how they could best serve you.
I see. Well, let's get started. What do you want to do first?
I'll leave that up to you, sir.
Very well. Ask anything you like. Only I warn you of one thing.
What's that?
You may not like some of the answers.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Good. Then let's begin.
This hospital, how many patients do you have here?
Very hard question. The number varies from hour to hour. The place was built to accommodate 200 men at capacity. We have about 2,000.
Where do you put them all?
You'll see.
But why so many men?
No one, absolutely no one, foresaw what this war would be like in casualties. And still, the battle goes on and on and on. And the men are brought in here by steamer, by rail, by muleback, by horse ambulance, and on foot.
But the whole place is practically in a swamp.
True. Before the war, this was a pest house, a place for the isolation of contagious diseases. That's why it's so far away from everything. Even so, the men are far better off here than in many of our other base hospitals.
But the night air from the swamps...
I know. Gases that rise from the swamps, the poisonous mists, are what cause malaria. If a man breathes this mist during the night, he's sure to come down in a day or so with fever. Mosquitoes are very bad, too. And since most of the men have to sleep outdoors on straw, malaria is our worst problem.
And the treatment of wounds is next, I suppose.
No, indeed. That's the least of our troubles. After the malaria comes the dysentery. It kills more men than all of the battle-wounded put together.
Can't anything be done?
We do what we can, but we're forever short of medicine. Wonder what the South does with its wounded, what with the blockade and all.
God be with those men. God be with us all.
Would you like to walk around?
If you'd be so kind.
Of course. And wait till I button my tunic. There. Let me warn you, you'll not like what you see or what you hear. Come along. Here, Bishop, is our critical ward. Of course, you actually could call all of them that, but still in here...
Major.
Yes, orderly, what is it?
There are new batch coming in, sir. Unloading them at the wharf now.
Well, I'd better go down. Down and try to figure out where to put them.
Under them maple trees, sir. I think it's about the only spot we got left. I got the men spreading straw already.
Good. Bishop, will you excuse me? I'll be back when I can.
Of course, sir.
Just go where you like.
Yes.
55 beds in this ward.
I'll walk around if I may.
Certainly. Now then, orderly, how many are there in this shipment? Do you think we're able
A child in here. Son.
Yeah. Yes, mister.
Can I do anything?
No thanks. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Surely you aren't a soldier.
But I am, sir. I was at Montgomery Ford with the 1st Massachusetts.
How old are you, sir?
16?
How old?
15?
How old?
12, going on 13.
And in the army?
Yes, sir. There's lots of us. Joined up with my father.
And your father, where is he?
He. That's why I was crying. Not because my wound hurts or I got wounded. Because I got to thinking about Paul. However, he got hit. And he died. Then I thought I could go ahead and fight in his place. Now, well, here I am, no wounded. But I'll get well again. Brother, Bonnie Black, sit down. Would you do me a favor?
So, what is it?
Well, I found out yesterday. Paul wasn't good. And so, since I'm not so very good at it, would you...
Well,
that's it. Paul was a good Christian man, mister. And he tried to make me the same. But I'm not much at prayer.
the Lord understands, son. Dear Lord Jesus, we ask that you bring to this young boy the peace and comfort he needs so badly. Put your hand on his youthful brow. Bring him the assurance that his earthly father is indeed safe in heaven this day. Bring to this boy.
I'm sorry. It hurt like anything for a minute. It is. Keep praying. Lord, please for my parents.
We ask, Lord, that thou wilt bring to this boy the understanding of your love and compassion. Show him there is a sure way to...
Mister, maybe kind of hold on to your hand right now. But if you pray.
Lord, dear Lord Jesus, I ask your healing. Bring peace to this boy. Bring him the joy of knowing that you're with him, here, now.
Boy, asleep? They've been bad off. Here, let me take his pulse. Bishop, this boy ain't asleep. He's...
Yes, he is asleep. Deeper and a surer sleep than we have ever known.
doctors, not enough medicine, not enough bandages, not enough hospitals, and still the war goes on. It grows fiercer each day.
Man, Gray say he'll see it through for sure.
But at what cost? What a terrible cost.
I recall his famous telegram. I intend to fight it out on these lines if it takes all summer.
Well, that's Grant, all right. The only thing is that it's turned out to be a powerful long summer.
Useless Grant, they called him. Best horseman in the army, the best general, I feel sure.
He visits us once in a while. It's hard for him, though.
Hard?
Yes, he can't stand the sight of blood. Well, here we are. I suppose you could call this the Maple Grove War. How many men are here, orderly?
72.
72. Been given their rations?
Be along a minute.
Ration?
Yes.
You mean to say these men have to cook their own food?
Best we can do. The Army doesn't supply cooks, you know. We give the men hardtack and salt pork and coffee when we have it.
And that's all they get to eat?
That's all we have to offer, Bishop. Wounded get the same rations as the men on the march in the field.
But hardtack and salt pork for sick men, wounded men.
This is the best fed army in the world, Bishop.
But hardtack and salt pork.
The ones that aren't as badly wounded as some, they cook for the others, and they take turn and turn about. Nobody goes hungry, at least.
Poor souls.
Yes, these men here, for example, were all wounded in a minor patrol skirmish 10 days ago.
10 days ago.
Yes, it takes time to get men back from the battle lines, you know. Just that you're lucky. You were able to get them onto a steamer and come right up the inland passage.
But how about doctors?
Most of them were treated at field hospitals. Most, but not all. Now that they're here, we'll get to see them as fast as we can.
How many doctors have you?
3.
2,000 men.
2,072.
Well, we wouldn't know.
Bishop, I told you wouldn't like what you saw or heard.
But will nothing be done about it?
We do the best we can.
And nurses, I don't see any nurses.
The Army doesn't approve of ladies, women nursing. We have orderlies. When we can get them.
Then do these men all get to their homes?
If they get well, they do. When they get well enough to walk, most of them walk to their homes. In fact, that's one of the Army's biggest problems. Once the men do get home, they never come back. Or only a few of them.
War is not what flags snapping in the breeze show it to be, and the bands playing make it seem to be.
War is what you're seeing now.
May God have mercy on a world or a country that finds itself at war.
What are you going to tell Mr. Lincoln when we get back to Washington, Bishop?
I wish I knew how I could tell. I wish I knew. One thing, though.
What's that?
I'm going to tell him to pray and keep on praying. Mr. President,
Bishop,
the war.
it does not go well. Not go well at all.
I spent a day at the hospital.
I go when I can.
Mr. President, I shall leave no stone unturned. Spare no effort to do what I can to see that those poor men, Northern and Southern alike, are given the best extra care and treatment that Christians can provide.
I'm sure of that. There are so many,
I know.
Bishop, as you told me today, as you told me before, we can pray. Many times I've been forced to my knees because I have no place else to go.
People say praying presidents are good presidents.
Are the people with me in all this, do you think?
Most of them.
Sometimes I think that what I fear most is what will happen afterwards.
Afterwards?
Yes, after we win the war. And I suppose we will someday with his help. It's what will happen then that frightens me. So many of the people are fierce with hatred, eaten by a desire for revenge or reprisal. Crush the South, they cry, destroy it utterly, tear it apart, smash it. I cannot allow this to happen.
You wouldn't allow us to.
I will do all in my power to prevent it. When the war is over, then we will be more in need of brotherly love than ever before in our history.
The country needs you now, Mr. They need you more than ever.
The boys sing a song sometimes. I've heard at the campfires. It goes on something about when this cruel war is over. Well, when this cruel war is over, God grant that men can work as Christians, can work together as Christians do.
Yes, God grant it. God grant it. From this cruel war.
So we conclude chapter 23 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series Stories of Great Christians, which come to you transcribed from the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago.
Well, it's been a good ongoing story. the story of no ordinary man, Matthew Simpson, the doctor, the minister, the one who knew President Abraham Lincoln. I joke with the kids sometimes when I was a teacher, say, yeah, I went to school with him. I'm old, but not that old yet. Anyhow, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope you come back to listen for more. Till next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. See you then.